She didn't lower her voice. She didn't ask questions. She pointed, loud and absolute. Fraud. This man doesn't belong here. The words cracked through the marble lobby of the private investment summit like a gunshot. Conversations died. Heads turned. Phones rose. Every lens locked onto the black man standing alone near the registration desk. He didn't raise his hands. He didn't argue. He didn't explain. He simply stood there. Still, composed, eyes steady, unreadable. What she mistook for silence was restraint. What she mistook for weakness was warning. And in less than 10 minutes, the entire building would understand exactly who she had just challenged. Dr. Isaiah Cole had arrived early on purpose. The Meridian Financial Summit was invitation only. Hedge fund executives, venture capital partners, policy advisors. Power gathered here quietly, dressed in tailored suits and polite smiles. Isaiah moved through the space with ease, reviewing schedules on his phone, observing the flow of people. He wasn't rushing. He never did. That's when Vanessa Klein noticed him. She was head of guest relations. Sharp heels, sharper tongue, and a reputation for protecting standards. Her eyes narrowed the moment she saw Isaiah standing near the priority check-in. She marched toward him, heels echoing. "You," she snapped, "step away from that desk. Now." Isaiah looked up calmly. "Is there an issue?" Vanessa didn't answer. She scanned him. His skin, his posture, his calm, and made her decision. "These credentials are for registered partners only," she said loudly. "Not opportunists who sneak in hoping no one notices." A few attendees shifted uncomfortably. Someone whispered, "That's a bold accusation." Another quietly hit record. Isaiah kept his voice even. "I'm registered." Vanessa laughed. "Sure you are." She turned to the security supervisor nearby. "This man is impersonating a guest. Escort him out before this becomes a problem." The supervisor, a middle-aged woman named Renee Walker, hesitated. She studied Isaiah, his calm, his confidence, the lack of panic. "Sir," Renee said carefully, "may I see your badge?" Isaiah handed it over. Renee's eyes flicked to the name. Her expression changed. But before she could speak, Vanessa snatched it from her hand. "This is fake," Vanessa declared, holding it up. "Look how convincing they've become." A low murmur spread. Phones were fully raised now. Isaiah exhaled once. "You should give that back," he said quietly. Vanessa scoffed. "Or what?" Isaiah reached into his jacket and took out his phone. One call. No emotion. "This is Cole," he said. "Yes, I'm on site. Activate executive verification." Vanessa rolled her eyes. "Executive verification?" She laughed. "You people love pretending." 3 minutes later, the elevator doors behind them opened, and everything stopped. Out stepped 4 men and 2 women in dark suits, badges flashing. At their center was Leonard Hayes, the chairman of the Meridian Summit and CEO of one of the largest private equity firms in the country. His eyes locked onto Isaiah. He crossed the lobby immediately. "Dr. Cole," Leonard said, extending his hand. "My apologies for the delay." The air vanished from the room. Vanessa froze. "Dr. who?" Leonard turned slowly toward her. "Dr. Isaiah Cole," he said, "founder of Cole Strategic Holdings, lead investor behind this summit, and the man whose presence determines which firms leave this building funded." Silence crashed down. Vanessa's face drained of color. Leonard continued, his voice controlled but sharp. "You accused him publicly. You confiscated his credentials. And you attempted to remove him, based on nothing." Vanessa stammered. I was just doing my job." Isaiah finally stepped forward. "No, he said calmly. You were doing what felt comfortable. He met her eyes. I walked in expecting professionalism. I received suspicion instead. Leonard turned to the legal team. Begin documentation. Renee straightened, relief and vindication washing over her. Effective immediately, Leonard said. Vanessa Klein is relieved of her position pending investigation for discriminatory conduct. Vanessa's knees buckled. You can't. This will ruin me. Isaiah's voice was steady. You ruined yourself when you decided dignity was conditional. Security escorted her away as the crowd buzzed. Shock, whispers, messages already spreading online. Leonard turned back to Isaiah. How would you like to proceed? Isaiah looked around the lobby, the people watching, listening now. We proceed differently, he said. Training, accountability, no more assumptions dressed as authority. Leonard nodded. It will be done. As calm returned, Renee approached Isaiah quietly. Thank you for not letting that slide, she said. Isaiah offered a small nod. Thank you for seeing me before knowing me. The summit continued, but the culture had already shifted. Because power doesn't need to shout, and dignity doesn't require permission. If you enjoyed the story and want more like it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell us where you're watching from.